Good afternoon, or should I say evening, morning. Morning? At any rate, I am the Game Master. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Before we begin, there is something I must tell you. You see, my job is to draw you into this world with my voice and cards, which is why I believe it best for you to play with the sound on. In fact, I insist on it. However, as you can see, my voice is subtitled, so you can always read along as well. Now then, are you ready? Let's begin. Welcome to Voice of Cards. You are about to take the first steps of your adventure. Through a realm of sword and sorcery you will travel. Battling bloodthirsty monsters, I have every faith you will accomplish great things here. I am merely a witness to your exploits. Now then, your departure draws nigh. May your journey be a safe one. We begin in a cave. The surrounding rocks are slimy with damp. It feels as if some foul creature could leap out from the shadows at any moment. Yet in this horrible place gathers a fellowship of 3 adventurers. One is a young woman. You can tell just by looking at her, she enjoyed a good upbringing. Another is a stoic warrior. He stands at the ready. Scanning last but not least is the old man. He has a sagely air and gazes into the darkness stretching out before him. These adventurers seek a certain treasure hidden in this cave. An iron door towers before you. It has rather conspicuous handles. The stoic man takes hold of the handles and pulls as hard as he can. But the door doesn't. The stoic man winds his leg back and lets fly a powerful kick into the door. As his foot connects, the door trundles to the side. So it was one of those sliding contraptions. Something leaps out at the fellowship from the darkness. Don't hold back. These adventurers have seen their fair share of battle and defeat their attackers with ease. As the trio approaches the treasure chest, You shall not. Before the wary trio appear creatures the likes of which they've never seen. And fight. The young woman edges around the monster's bulk to stand before. There is treasure inside, no doubt about it, but it's locked tight. The woman slides the simple key into the lock. The chest clicks open. Inside is what appears for all the world to be an ordinary medicine bottle. At last, we've retrieved the royal treasure, the old man says. The woman and warrior exchange a nod. Their quest complete, the triumphant trio put the cave behind them. This is Castle Advent. Queen Nilla reigns over the kingdom from within its walls. In the crowded audience chamber jostle all manner of knights, adventurers. The white-robed adventurers stand close to the throne. A palace guard calls over the tumult. Be silent. Her Royal Majesty graces us with her presence. The cacophony ceases the moment Queen Nilla enters the chamber. Seated upon the throne, the queen faces the... Thank you all for heeding my call to slay. Whatever it takes to defeat this reawakened evil, whomsoever conquers this beast will be honored for ages to come. At that, the gathered crowd cheers loud enough to shake the castle's very foundation. Leave the dragon to us, your majesty, say the white-robed adventurer. Indeed, you did well to reclaim. I thank you, for my stomach becomes most upset without it. So the treasure is a staple of the royal medicine cabinet. It puts my mind at ease to know the Ivory Order offers its aid in slaying the dragon. The trio are disciples of the Ivory Order. Indeed, anyone would think this illustrious trio the heroes of our tale. But they'd be wrong. So we just gotta slay the dragon and we'll be drowning in gold. The man trails off. Beside him, a strange creature lets out a chirping coo. Pay attention, because this is important. There he is, or there you are, I should say, the hero of our tale. A humble bounty hunter. You love little in this realm more than coin. A seemingly tedious fellow who doesn't hesitate to claim the title of hero for yourself. When you heard about the quest to slay the dragon, it was the promise of reward that lured you to the castle. Now then, if you wish to officially register for... You wonder why you need to sign anything, but head for the guard anyway. Shall we? Sign here, says the guard, handing you a pen and paper. You sign your name. A fine name. After you've signed, the guard motions to the strange creature beside you. The monster. You sign your companion's name as well. Mar. Mar, your friend and sometimes traveling companion. Though he can't speak the human tongue, he seems to understand it well enough. Thank you. Now we'll know what to have engraved. Can't ask the dead what name to mark their grave. You want the reward as badly as you don't want to die. You figure you better make some strong friends. Offer to join forces with the Ivory Order trio? We select few are sufficient, and we certainly don't require the aid of a no-name wastrel. With that, the trio takes their leave of the castle. I'll let the Order handle this. Me, I'm heading home. Before you even open your mouth to ask him to team up, he cuts you off. Thanks, but no thanks. You ask, you weren't planning on sharing either, so you don't try to change his mind. Never know what you might hear that'll lead you in the right direction. The man wanders off somewhere, muttering to himself. You'll need tough gear, the man says, wandering off. Let us depart. We have a realm to save. You catch a glimpse of the terrified look on her face, and then the two disappear out of the audience chamber. No way am I adventuring with anyone who keeps that sort of creepy company, he says. I am one of the guards charged with the castle's protection. I take not a single step from my... You've yet to find any help for your quest. Things don't look that reassuring as they are, but the decision is up to you. Asking Queen Nilla to join you is... The castle will close to visitors shortly. Please be on your way. You're shooed out of the... In the end, you set out, just the two of you, to hunt the dragon. A weapons merchant accosts you in the street. He speaks to you in a voice. He conspicuously checks his... To hear him tell it, you can smell the scam a mile away. And yet the aura of this weapon... You ask who in their right... Well, you know where to find me, if you change your mind, he says, tucking the weapon away. The old man kindly warned you of the dangerous monsters outside of town. The door is shut tight. You spy a keyhole on it, suggesting the existence of a corresponding key. The child says you should see Nexton as soon as you leave the castle town. How may I help you? The proprietress inquires. Will that be all? The proprietress asks. Before you stands a sign calling for people. Earlier you saw the bit about the handsome reward for whoever slays the dragon, and a woman stares at the sign, transfixed. Her face curls into a scowl as she knows. Monster! The woman cries, and startled by the spell, Mar grows dizzy. You gather the dizzy Mar in your arms and glare at the woman. This ain't a monster, you growl, as the woman snarls over you. The two of you bicker for quite a while. In the end, the woman admits she may have jumped to conclusion. Inwardly, you call her unsavory names as your attention turns out she really hates the dragon and would love to take him down. But she knows she's no match for him alone. When you tell her you're after the same thing, she squints down her nose at you. Fine, she says. I can help you. She's a little annoying, but you are looking for quest companions. I only want to see the dragon dead. You overhear her remarks and grin without thinking. That suits you perfectly. You happily join. She introduces herself as Melanie. She tells you she is a witch, but says nothing of why she hates monsters or what grudge she bears against the dragon. Calling all heroes. Whomsoever slays the dragon shall be handsomely rewarded. Welcome to Nexton, hails a man. The man doesn't respond to any question except to parrot back his original greeting. You try asking the man if he knows any. The man's eyes widen. Welcome to Nexton, he whispers in your ear. The woman tells you she's so terrified of what might happen if the dragon attacks the town. She hasn't been able to eat. The man helpfully advises you take the opportunity to purchase equipment and curatives while you are in town. How may I help you? The proprietor inquires. Will that be all? The proprietor asks. A woman sits hunched over by the side of the road. Upon catching sight of you, she calls out for your aid. She's sprained her ankle and needs you to take her to the nearby apothecary. You try to lift the woman into your arms, but the weight's too much for you to bear. You lay the woman back down where you found her and mutter a quiet. Upon seeing that, Melanie snaps. What kind of person are you? Ain't like it's my fault she's hurt, you whine like a child. Ignoring you, Melanie gingerly helps the woman up. Mar bends so the woman can get on his back, and the two of them, you watch them walk away for a moment before following, complaining to yourself about what a waste of time this is. You arrive at the apothecary. After taking a curate, nothing holds a candle to. She thanks you and pulls something from her breast pocket. You've helped someone, albeit not quite. It might be a good idea to do that again, should you come across anyone else in need of assistance. How may I help you? The proprietress inquires. Will that be all? The proprietress asks. The girl says if you follow this road northwest for a bit, you'll come to Thriston. It seems the majority of the world's medicine is made by the Ivory Order. That's probably part of the reason the Order has so many ardent supporters. Nothing holds a candle to Ivory Order medicine, proclaims the woman, swigging this curative and that. Apparently a monster researcher lives in Thriston and might know something about the dragon. It seems you've learned all you can here. Time to move on. As your eyes roam everywhere but the path you walk, you barrel right into someone. When you turn to see who it is, Winifred. Are you all right? I'm fine, the woman calls. Berwin, the old man calls. He jerks forward, as if to the trio advances on you. How dare you treat disciples of the Ivory Order with such disrespect? You grab your foot, wailing about how much it hurts, demanding the Ivory Order trio give you money to see if his Berwin pokes at your foot, muttering a half-hearted apology. But that's when you notice something. Looks like you accidentally grabbed Winifred's coin. Thief! Bellows Berwin, drawing his weapon. Guess you've got to fight your way past. Rout the enemy. Coffin cart is down, but they're still alive. The Ivory Order trio looks at you like they're taking pity on your ineptitude. The Ivory Order trio uses their magic to heal your wounds. We mustn't tarry any longer. To the monster researcher of Thriston with us. Hedwin urges his companions and the trio depart. Aimless wandering can be fun, but if you want purpose and direction, I'd suggest sticking to the path. are surprised to find a merchant selling goods in a place like this. You decide to take a look, and the merchant welcomes you're in luck. I have some rare items for sale, she remarks, lining up some goods before you. She begins closing her shop, saying she needs to stock up on wares again. It seems you won't be able to do any more shopping here. About the enemy. kick a rock down the road, muttering about cut it out, chides Melanie. You grumble, but your sulking is cut short when out of the rock you kicked must have hit it, because it is really mad. Brace yourself for battle. And fight. You did great. It seems the sound of a flute could once off. His neighbors complained about the noise, though, and all has been quiet since. Apparently monsters have been mugging people along this. The Ivory Order is searching for where they're stashing the stolen goods. The man says you'll need a torch to explore, and he adds, it just so happens you can buy them at the item shop. You get the feeling he probably works for said shop. The man scours his skin with a water. Apparently, he blames his natural musk for his You catch a whiff of scent wafting off it. An idea strikes you. Maybe getting rid of the toxins within the body would get rid of the odor without, too. You hand him an antidote and he chugs it down. As soon as he's finished, overjoyed, the man resolves to. From his breast pocket, the man pulls out something to give you in thanks. The woman, who fashions herself a missionary of love, haughtily cries she's too beautiful and popular for her own good. The woman tells you a monster stole something very valuable from her. What did it steal, you ask? Medicine, says the woman, to give my skin a lustrous glow. Cyprian Ambre, I'm sorry, Cyprian Amber, has lived here for many years, conducting research on monsters. All the townsfolk affectionately call him Cypri. If anyone knows anything about the dragon, it's him. He's a veritable... You ask Cypri if he knows anything about the... He says he'll tell you if you... The monsters stole a precious... If you reclaim the treasure, Cypri promises to tell you all he knows about the dragon. It seems the treasure-thieving monster makes its hideout in the western cave. That's where you'll want to head. Light can't reach the furthest depths of the cave. It may be impossible to proceed without a torch. You light the torch. It'll be much easier to explore now with your surroundings better illuminated. Though the torch lights your immediate surroundings, you still cannot peer far into the distance. That was lucky. The ground tinkles beneath your feet. You look down to find it as a message is carved into the ground. A bitter final missive from an adventurer done in by monsters, perhaps. About the enemy. Don't hold back. Rout the enemy. The door is shut tight. Upon closer examination of the door, you spot a cavity that looks like some sort of sphere should go there. And fight. Rout the enemy. Excellent. Let's do this. You put the magic sphere into the cavity, and the door opens. And fight. Excellent. A claret trail leads you deeper into the cave. Was the walking wounded a monster or a human? A knot forms in your gut. You raise the torch to get a better look at your surroundings. Another message comes into view. Written, what horrors transpired here. Press on, deeper into two mummified bodies lie close beside them, a message written in blood. Perhaps they were lovers? Whatever the case, you gently pry it free, bend a knee, and say a small prayer for the dearly departed. About the enemy. That was lucky. That was lucky. Let's do this. That was lucky. And fight. You make to open the chest, but an ominous voice. The next instant, something leaps at you out from the darkness. Let's do this. Monster defeated, you turn toward the treasure chest and see those Ivory Order jerks rooting through it. Sweet of you to take care of them, tucking the spoils from the chest safely and knowing you couldn't stop them if you tried. You can do nothing, the chest is empty. Say, nice of them to leave us the trash. For some reason, Melanie picks up the ragged doll. Your shoulders slump. All that effort. You find nothing else even close to treasure. Hopes leave now would be the fastest. You decide to stay and explore the cave a little longer. Don't hold back. Were you able to find my treasure? Cypri asks. This is all we found, says Melanie, withdrawing the ragged doll. Cypri's eyes widen as soon as he sees the doll, and he reaches out to take it. Without breaking his gaze away from the doll, he begins to speak. Cypri tells you he gifted this doll to his young daughter a long time ago. But she fell gravely ill and died. Since then, Cypri has treasured this doll as he treasured his daughter. Then the monsters took it from him. Cypri turns to Melanie. So you reclaimed the treasure by complete accident. You step closer to Cypri. What do you know about the dragon? You rudely inquire. Cypri gestures as if to say, far to the east of town is a place called Unionville, where monsters... According to Cypri, you might be able to learn something there, as the dragon and monsters are not totally unrelated. Upon hearing that, you turn on. Cypri calls out, journeying to Unionville entails traversing. You'll need this, he says, and holds out something for you. You won't make it through the bewildering wood without it. Your sights set on the distant Unionville, you resolve to navigate through the bewildering wood. Well, if it isn't the head of the National Inn Association's son, the innkeeper. You've clearly been mistaken for someone else, but the innkeeper looks so excited that you dare not burst her bubble. Your room is free. The party leaves the inn feeling rested. something comes rocketing down from the mountaintop. There and gone in a flash. What was that? The thing that you saw tumbling down the slope was definitely... You're overcome with a sense of deja vu. That's right. High speed. You try it out for yourself and start rolling down the hill. Seeing how much fun you're having prompts your friends to come tumbling down after you. Everyone seems nice and relaxed afterward. You pick up a scrap of paper dropped by some manner of monster. It hasn't clearly whoever dropped this message did not want to forget you stashed the scrap of paper in your pack and resolved to keep an eye out for the treasure on your travels. Nice work. Don't hold back. A thick fog impedes your vision. You surmise this is in no small part why they call it the Bewildering Wood. Many a brave soul has set foot in this wood, only to be... They also tell of a certain tool one needs to get through this place. You hear a beautiful melody flowing from the forest depths. It sounds like singing, or perhaps birdsong. Your body is soothed by the gentle tone. It feels as though your fatigue has somehow washed away. A message is written on the sign. Seek out the Force Stela hidden deep in these woods. Good work. Nice work. And fight. You have found the Southern Stela. You smack it and hear a sound off to the west. You'd best head that way next. Congrats. Trees bearing very solid-looking nuts whip to and fro in the force of the gale. This doesn't bode well for you. Nuts fly off the trees and smack you and your friends right on the head. Everyone's faces screw up in agony. The man sighs, realizing he may never be able to escape with his current tool set. Found the Northern Stela. It doesn't look particularly special. You resolve to touch it anyhow. you listen closely, you are struck by a sudden the grass rustles. Realizing you've been caught in the harpy's trap, you ready your weapons. And fight. For some time after that, you find yourself trembling at the mere sound of a bird's tweet. And fight. You take a peek inside the grass, and immediately it seems like the harpy hasn't yet noticed you. Startled, the monster flaps its wings and flies away. You find some coins scattered about where it stood. Don't hold back. Nice work. You have found the Eastern Stela. You see the words Melody of Fortune chiseled into the corner. You did great. As if drawn in by the voice, you had, "Why won't the right words come?" Hearing her sigh, you offered, "Very well then. Please finish this verse," she responds, then begins to sing. You imitate Mars' mule, but the woman just tilts her head. You pity the poor soul for not coming. In the end, you gain nothing from the exchange and leave the woman to her song. One of the nuts flies off the tree and smacks you right on the head. The pain brings tears to your... the next stela is... You hear someone murmuring? It sounds like a man, but you can't really be sure in these woods. I need to hit the stela every single time I want to go home. What a pain, the frowning woman sighs. That was lucky. Congrats. You've already investigated this stela. If memory serves, you heard a sound off to the west when you hit it. Congrats. And fight. Oh? Don't hold back. You have found the Western Stela, which you swear up and down was not here. You have found all 4 of the Stela in the Bewildering Wood. On a perhaps related note, you hear a sound emanating from the east. Nice work. That was lucky. The woman appears to be lost. How do I get out of here? She asks with furrowed brows. examine the stela. The message carved in, "You hold the woodland flute you received from the good doctor in Thriston. Doot-doot-doot-doodly, doot-doot-doot-doo." You blow a handful of pleasant enough notes into the woodland flute. You soon become aware of accompanying percussion, which reveals itself to be a series of impeccably timed footfalls racing toward you. A young woman appears before you. "That was absolutely dreadful," she whinges. She calls herself Ridis and declares herself a woodlander, resident of the bewildering wood. By sheer coincidence, the flute on which you played those notes was one designed to call the woodland people to your side. Stunned by your good fortune, you ask Ridis, "What luck?" She agrees far more, but, she continues, extending her hand, "you'll have to hand over the woodland flute first." You hand over the flute, firmly restating that she may have it on the condition she leads you out of the bewildering. Ridis plucks the woodland flute out of your hands with glee and begins playing it as she skips away. Well, playing is a generous term. Ridis makes it clear that the fastest way out of the woods is through. "It's that-a-way," Ridis says gleefully, pointing past the stela before you. Let's do this. "Welcome to Woodland," Ridis says. "Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm quite busy for the rest of the day. So you'll have to wait till tomorrow to leave the forest," she says, and makes her way home. "Welcome to the Forest Oasis," the man greets you warmly. You happen upon a man greedily guzzling well water. Could it truly be that much better than ordinary water?